Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Oh, That Reminds Me. I'm your host, John.
I'm your host, Mckenzie, Madjet_Mulkenzie, Madkenzie.
And today we have a very special guest. You know him. He's been at everything this past weekend. It's Ed Sheeran. Please welcome Ed Sheeran.
Oh my god, guys, this is gonna be so cool, so crazy. Take it away, Ed.
I'm forgetting all Ed Sheeran lyrics right now.
Oh wait, I can't wait. It's oh fuck.
I'm thinking
the
of
club ain't the best place to find a love is the bars where I go.
That's right.
Me and my friends taking
Mckenzie and I fused into Ed Sheeran like
yes.
Power Rangers.
And that's how redheads become redheads. Yes. The fusion of blood.
Have you seen the fact that Ed Sheeran's been everywhere?
See, I've seen he's been doing side quests. Like, he was in the subway of New York City with Jimmy Fallon. And then he keeps singing with your favorite artist, Alex Warren.
Well.
And, yes.
Basically, if you don't know, Coachella was going on. What? Didn't you talk about Coachella last week? That's right. It's 2 weekends, bitch. This one will be a lot faster, though. We'll just touch on the highlights. And one of the highlights at Coachella this weekend was Ed Sheeran actually had a surprise set that was added to the lineup that wasn't supposed to happen. Not wasn't supposed to happen, but it wasn't like initially gonna happen, okay? So it like gets put on the schedule for Saturday and everyone's like, "Oh my god," and they're freaking out, right? Well, do you know how famous Ed Sheeran is?
Ed Sheeran kind of like wrote some bangers, I'm not gonna lie.
Ed Sheeran is
the song that goes, "The club ain't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go."
We got some
at the table taking shots.
I'm dancing fast in the dark with you between my arms. But
he has the Lego House song.
Yeah, he did Perfect. He did Shivers. He did Thinking Out Loud. He did Shape of You. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah.
Castle on the Hill. My bad habits lead to late night. He's got bangers on bangers on bangers on bangers. He is extremely, extremely famous. So you might think that he would be playing on the Coachella stage, the main stage, right? And maybe if he wasn't playing on the main stage, maybe he would be playing on the slightly less big, but still big outdoor theater, He did not do this. Instead,
he got the Chapel Roan status.
He was given the Mojave tent. Yes. The Mojave tent is not their smallest stage, I don't think, but definitely one of their smallest stages. And so they put one of the most famous artists in the world in one of the smallest stages they have. It was fucking overpacked. It was bad. I'll send you a video. Obviously, you guys can't see, but feel free to look up a video if you want.
I'll tell them. Guys, let me tell you what's happening in this video. All right. So, I'm opening Twitter. It's loading. I'm pressing load video. I'm currently seeing a giant white dome.
Yeah, another thing about like
past
the other
that dome
stages
is at least, I would say, 50 rows of people. Oh, and it's circling, and it's still going. Oh, there's more people behind there. Let me tell you, there's a lot of people. And John, take it away. Go. All right, guys. Ed Sheeran has killed John. Now, let me tell you guys a really fun fact that I'm learning right now. No PC problems all day, and it just crashed. So maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I'm the problem. I did speak over him because I was trying to be like, yo, this is what's happening. I was trying to be, a good host for the audio listeners, but apparently I failed at that. When I started this, I said to John, I have no topics, so it's all gonna be you. And he said, I have many topics, and now I'm here alone. But it is episode 89, which means that next episode is gonna be 90. And then after that, it's gonna almost be 100. And that means rebrand is coming soon. It's gonna be so cool. I have so much planned, for sure. What to talk about? I watched Charlie XCX's Coachella set this time around, but I don't know if that's like a topic he's gonna talk about. I heard the Sinners movie is really good. Haven't watched it. Andor comes out tomorrow, or the day this comes out. The Last of Us season 2, episode 2 came out.
Hates you.
Yeah, I did say that. It might hate you. Anyways, you were saying?
No, you were saying something about The Last of Us now, and I just cut you
Oh,
off.
The Last of Us season 2, episode 2 came out, and that seemed like a very fun time for people who like golf.
I kind of understand that reference, I assume.
If
I know
you know.
I know what happens in the episode. I don't know how it corresponds to golf.
I'll message you it.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that was
so
almost general.
the thing about the Mojave tent is instead of it being like the outdoor theater or the Coachella stage, where if there's a lot of people, it's fine because they're big stages outside that like are you know if you're in the back you can still see and stuff. It's a white tent that's like mostly enclosed. Obviously you can freely walk in, but there's like a big top to it that goes down pretty low. So like no one could see unless you were lucky enough to be inside the tent. But that isn't the only thing he did at Coachella. He also, this is what I mean by this guy was everywhere. He also met up with Tara Yummy. Shout out to Tara Yummy.
Oh,
they filmed the TikTok together. And then he had his own pop-up that was like a fake Irish pub in Coachella.
The club isn't the best. Oh wait, no, it's club. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the Irish pub pop-up at Coachella is where I go.
Yeah.
It was called the Old Phone Pub. And while there, he did some collabs he's never done before. He collabed with Shabuzi. And they did Someone Pour Me Up a Double Shot of Whiskey. Then me and Jack Daniels got a history. They did that song together. He also met up with apparently fellow Ginger, but Loki, he looks like blonde in every photo I've ever seen of him. My favorite person, like you said, Alex Warren. And they did the only song he has, Ordinary. Apparently they met an hour before the performance. And yeah, it was a very, I don't know, like, if you need to get tickets to this or if it was like limited, who was inside, but it was a very like close, intimate, like acoustic set where it's like Ed just had the guitar. He had someone playing like this little drum thing, someone on a violin. But yeah, it seemed like a cool time. And yeah, he did a bunch of solo songs, had those collabs. And then you think that might be over, right? He did his things.
It's not over till the flower grows.
For some reason, Post Malone brought him out for Sunflower. Ed isn't involved in that song in any way, I don't think. But fuck it. Now he's performing Sunflower.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was just like part of
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he was just like part of everyone's performance, had his own performance and his own pop-up performance. So that guy was getting worked out in the desert.
But he's free now.
Yes, he
because
is.
Coachella has ended. And there's always this debate. Is week 1 better? Is week 2 better? Week 2's cheaper. But as I mentioned when John was gone...
It's like $50 cheaper, by the way.
That's huge. That's a chicken tender.
True.
But as I mentioned when John was gone, I watched Charlie XCX's set. And week 1, I enjoyed this set because Billie Eilish came out, Troye Sivan sang, Lorde was there. It was a vibe. This week,
the fucking goat.
Addison Rae showed up.
Yup. Von Dutch. Can you do that Addison Rae scream?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't. If I was home alone, I probably still can't. I can't really scream on command.
But she also did. You could let me put my body like someone did my clothes up in the water, running, and you met my only water. I don't know what you were waiting for. You know what I've been waiting for you. She did Party for You, the viral TikTok sensation. So who really won? Addison Rae in a TikTok
Week
song?
1.
Or Billie Eilish, Lorde, Troy?
Week 1. Week 1.
Also, there's some possible drama going on. Now I think it's probably lighthearted, but maybe it's serious, maybe it's beef. Um,
Of
there's
course,
a
the
big debate.
drama has nothing to do with us, so that's why we don't know if it's serious or not.
There was a big debate week one that Charlie XCX should have been the headliner over Green Day at a festival in 2025, right? And to
Yes.
fuel this fire at like an after party or club or something, Charlie XCX wore like a sash that said like "Miss should be headliner." Um, and now Green Day week two after headlining during their performance, the the lead singer actually told someone to throw their hat on stage, and it was a brat hat. And he put on a brat hat, so then it seemed like their team Charlie. But then Green Day posted a photo, or a Green Day fan page posted a photo. So I assume that the guy himself just posted it. But the drummer of Green Day, he wore a little sash that he drew on with like Sharpie that says "actual headliner,"
Ooh.
and he's kind of doing like a shrug, like a "you mad bro" shrug.
Oh.
Um, So yeah, possible shade, possible drama. Some people say Charlie would love this and it'd be funny. Other people are saying, fuck that, fuck these guys. Then their fans are saying, like this person in the replies here, fuck you, coke addict at Charlie XEX. So it's fueled the war even more.
Um, I mean, I would say, did Green Day come out with an album this year?
I don't know if Green Day's done, and Green Day was playing songs that Green Day latest album. Let's see, 2024. Saviors is the 14th studio album by Green Day, released January 19th, 2024.
Because I was gonna say, like, Charlie had a really good year, you know. Who knows when her next year will be this big? Is she gonna, like, you know, she could
Mm-hmm.
flop. She could do a. Who's flopped? According to many people, a Lola Young type
Ooh.
flip. Messy, I'm too messy.
Oh, that one, that
too
one.
fucking
Too
clean.
clean. You
You told me
told
get a
me get a
job.
job and ask me where the hell
What the
I've
hell
been.
I've been.
Gun to your
Anyways,
head. Name three Lola Young songs.
Messy, Messy extended, Messy remix.
Messy, slow and reverb. Messy, sped up.
Exactly. But yeah, so like I feel like this year was really Charlie's year, and Green Day is so iconic. They could have done any year when they needed like a filler.
Mm-hmm.
Got me crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Green Day. I don't know.
But you
Like
know
they're
what
fine. They have
happened that
like
was
they have like a
better than
legacy.
this weekend?
What happened that was better than this weekend?
Star Wars Celebration. If you don't know, Star Wars Celebration happens every other year, apparently. I don't know, actually. Since COVID. I think it went 2022, 2023, and then they skipped 2024, and then 2025, and then next one will be 2027. But they announced a bunch of new stuff, including a new movie
Mm-hmm.
with Ryan Gosling. Ken.
True.
I'm just Ken.
And the way they announced it was funny too, because he was like, there was a rumor that I was making a movie with Ryan Reynolds, and that rumor is completely correct.
No, not Ryan Reynolds.
Fuck.
That's
Oh, the other
yeah,
guy, Ryan
no.
Gosling. Fuck.
Yeah, no, you fucked
I've
it
been
up.
I sorry, I will probably misspeak a lot today. I don't know what happened to my brain, but I have been like I'm like unable to speak lately. I was playing
Oh, me too.
Fortnite. I would
Oh.
ping a mountain and go, they're on the island, they're on the island, they're over here on the island. I was watching WrestleMania and they took out a table and I was like, oh, he's setting up the chair. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I couldn't figure out the words I wanted to say.
So yeah, they announced that. They announced progress on the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They announced a new anime series instead of what they have currently, which is like short 1-episode anime stories.
Mm-hmm.
They announced a new Darth Maul show that is between the Clone Wars and the Rebels in Clone Wars style, which I'm so excited for because I love Darth Maul and his story.
Did you watch the trailer before the person got executed or no?
I haven't watched any trailer. I don't like
Okay.
trailers.
Okay.
Whale said
That's
to
fair.
watch it
That's
on
fair.
stream, and I said no. Because one, I would get strike down. Two, I don't want to watch trailers. And for Darth Maul, I probably will watch a trailer when it's like good quality. Like it's not something like I need to see. Like I'm not like
Yeah. It was like over the shoulder. Some guy filming couldn't see all of it. Type shit.
Another thing that they announced was Ahsoka progress on season 2 and how Hayden Christensen will be returning and there'll be more Zed and Hera in the fight.
No, Zeb. Right.
Zeb. Yeah, Zeb.
Okay, sorry. I'm still
sorry.
Coachella brained.
And they've probably announced other things. I'm blanking currently. Shit. They talked about Andor that I said that will come out tomorrow.
Did you mention Visions?
They meant like they're doing another season, but like the whole
Visions,
anime series.
But then they also announced like a side anime series. That's like
yeah, no, I literally mentioned that already.
You're
not listening. It's fine.
I kind of like zoned out for a second when you were listing what they did. Sorry.
Andor the critics have given it a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
I'm scrolling their Twitter. Hold. Nope. That's not, nope. Okay. So if you guys don't know, I've not been to Disney since they've put the Star Wars land in, which means that I have avoided majority of Star Wars things that are focused there. But I do know one ride you like drive the Millennium Falcon. Well, now they are making it so you can choose the planet destination and you can take care of Grogu.
Yeah. It's like almost like a Fortnite season kind of update. They're like updating the story of the ride.
They have the Fortnite season they came out with. Thank you.
Full Fortnite season that's going to have, it's
weekly
1 month season.
Gameplay content.
It's a 1 month season and I believe it's like 6 phases of the update that's going to go through like its own kind of Star Wars story, which is cool.
But yes, they have the anime series called The Ninth Jedi. They have season 3 of Visions. They have, oh my god, they post so much Andor. They have, shit. Oh, they have a Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy. They have, is that everything? Clone Wars game, turn-based tactical from the pioneers of genre Bit Raider Studio in collaboration with Respawn and Lucasfilm's game. Star Wars Zero Company coming next year.
Yeah. That one, I don't know how I feel about that one because I'm not like a huge. When I first read like turn-based, my brain automatically went to like turn-based strategy, like what's that one you like? Civ. But
yes,
it's more like XCOM where it's like you just have kind of like troops and then turn-based you like move those troops and like choose what attack they do, stuff like that. Which I don't know. I gotta see. Maybe I play it, maybe not.
They talked about a VR game. I don't know anything about that though, I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, I'm only on the 2nd day. Bloody shit. I think I've announced everything. I don't feel like I'm missing. Andor season 2.
Did you mention when the next one will be? I forget.
Next what? Oh, no, I mentioned that. And then they announced at the end of the event where it will be taking place in 2027. And as a Canadian, I would like it to be here because I don't want to travel. But no, it's of course going to be in LA because what's not in LA? Everything's in LA. So yeah, 2027 Star Wars Celebration is happening in LA.
And you know what that means?
No.
Multi-week LA trip, okay? We go to Star Wars Celebration, then in between Star Wars, right after, we go to Disney, and then when Disney is finished, we go to Coachella. The LA Mega Influencer Extravaganza month. It would be fucking crazy.
Actually, Star Wars Celebration is April 1st?
It's start of April.
The 4th. It's a 4-day event now. What is Coachella?
It's some weekend in. Let me check.
April 10th to the 12th and 17th to the 19th.
See?
So John wants me to be broke.
You save up till 2027, which is plenty of time.
Oh, wait, that's last year. I mean, yeah, I forgot about that. It's 2 years, not next year.
Yeah,
wait,
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
even want to go next year.
What do you mean?
You want to go next year. You don't want to go.
Oh, suddenly I can't go
next.
2 years to Coachella.
Okay.
Suddenly I can't live in the
also,
desert back to back.
That doesn't work because Star Wars Celebration is in LA this year. It won't be in LA next year.
No, it's in LA 2027.
Sorry, fuck. Yeah, wait, never mind. My theory doesn't work. Wait, I don't know what I was thinking.
We save till 2027. We go to freaking Star Wars Celebration,
the days
Disney,
could be
and
different.
Coachella.
Wait, no. It's set in stone. Fuck.
Yeah, the Star Wars Celebration dates are set in stone, and Coachella always happens a weekend in April. So no matter what, like, it can freaking work.
It's gonna be an expensive fucking trip.
Exactly, but it's the influencer giga trip, bro. You get like so many like videos out of it and like life experiences.
Or a brand just sends me out.
Brand. You get a Star Wars lightsaber brand to send you to Star Wars Celebration. Then you get a Disney sponsor so that we can go to Disney, and then you get a freaking 818 tequila sponsor from Kendall Jenner, and we go to freaking Coachella.
Let's go. They sponsored the podcast.
And we see Billie Eilish headline 2027 Coachella.
Yes, please.
Lock into predictions now.
But yes, that was Star Wars Celebration.
Could you imagine if the same year it was like Star Wars Celebration and like a Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, like Jeremy Zucker,
you think
like
Jeremy's
headline?
headline?
Yeah. He has like a crazy 2026, and then 2027 he's headlining. It's like artificially made for you, and you can't go to any of it because it's all like LA.
You know what? I think Benson Boone would headline that year.
Dude, that guy's still gonna be playing. Please. Stay.
No, it's all his moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, sitting at the party.
Nah, but isn't he going like super American?
I don't know, but that's his new
like,
song.
like
It's been driving me a little insane.
But the last thing I'll leave about Coachella. Apparently the most mentioned artists on Twitter during Coachella, in this order from top to bottom, are Megan Thee Stallion, which is crazy because I feel like I saw no one talking about Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, Megan Thee Stallion's original set got cut because she was 10 minutes late.
Then Charlie XCX.
Yes.
Then Lady Gaga. Then it was T-Pain. And then it was in Hyphen, the K-pop group, which is funny because I think in Hyphen is there because during Claro's Weekend 2 set, during Bags, they accidentally cut to in Hyphen's feed. So it was in Hyphen dancing to Bags by Claro. And everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? Also, why does this dancing kind of work? And it was just like a whole K-pop group like dancing to Bags.
Yeah, I do feel like week 2 had a lot more technical issues. People did not like the camera work of week 2 for Lady Gaga, but also Lady Gaga's mic fucked up.
And she, oh my god, I completely forgot about this. She threw shade at Lisa.
Because actually, Lady Gaga has talked. So, first of all, if you guys don't know, Lady Gaga was like, and now you can tell that I'm actually singing, right? Because Lisa, who is a part of Blackpink, who did a solo set, people are like, she doesn't sing. But Lady Gaga in the past has said multiple times that she sings live, even though people speculated. So it was no shade. It's just what Lady Gaga says.
No.
Lady Gaga does. No, it is.
But no. But during, it was like during, I don't know, during some performance, I don't even know if it was Coachella, bro. During some performance though, yeah, I think this is Coachella. I think this was last week though. She said, I never lip sync. I never have lip sync, and I never will. As long as you're paying money to buy tickets to see my show, I'm not gonna waste your goddamn time watching a bitch lip sync through an HBO special. Oh. And Lisa was in The Idol. I'm pretty sure. So people are saying that it's Lisa shade, and people were already saying, Idol? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why was she in The Idol?
Because it was about like singers and stuff.
Yeah, but like it was bad.
Um, so yeah, people, I don't know, people think it's Lisa Shade. I don't know the validity of that, but people think so. Um, Speaking about lip syncing though, perfect fucking accidental segue. Have you seen the SZA drama that SZA does not sing at all at her
Yeah,
shows?
I explain it for the people, but I have seen people complain this. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, SZA is currently on tour with Kendrick Lamar across the country, and
Oh,
they're
SZA. I heard Liza.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I
no,
do
no,
know what you're on about.
SZA.
Yes.
Yeah, she is currently on tour with Kendrick Lamar,
Just
and
started.
there are many videos already. This was opening night, of her lip syncing, but not even like trying to sell it. She just kind of like holds the mic up to her mouth, doesn't move her lips, and then she'll go into like a dance break mid singing, but the singing doesn't stop or change volume or anything, and she's no longer holding the mic up to her face. She's just dancing while the audio is still playing exactly the same, just like proving that she's lip syncing. And then also during a part of the performance, um, she was like singing, and there's like a dancer that's supposed to hold her up, and
Oh
he did
yes.
not hold her up and started like stumbling and stuff, and her audio like doesn't she doesn't sound like someone who is currently about to be dropped off the stage and is like bouncing around and stuff. It's just her singing normally. um so there's a lot of people who are really upset about the fact that she lip syncs. I then saw another group of people that say they've seen her actually sing live and she's really bad at singing live, so they'd rather see her lip sync. Um, and then I've
Now,
seen a third group of people who say they don't care about lip syncing as long as it's a good performance. How would you feel?
no. Okay, I'm paying hundreds of dollars to see a performer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Preferably if it's a singer, sing. I didn't pay the money to go see a dancer, or I would have went to go see a ballet.
Yeah,
But
like
I
paying to
would,
see a singer, you would want to
yeah,
see someone sing.
I would like them to sing preferably. But
Mm-hmm.
the main thing I've heard from this is, if you guys don't know, Kendrick loves Drake. They have the
Mm-hmm.
best friendship ever, and he has a song called Not Like Us. Is that what it is?
Yep. Yep.
Yes, and it talks about Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But then SZA apparently has a song about shaking her ass for Drake, which
Yeah,
she
rich
plays
baby daddy.
during that set. So
Shake
people
that
found
ass
it
for Drake.
really funny
Yep.
how the different vibes
Um,
for Drake in this concert.
he also wait one song. What the frick is it called? Uh,
I don't know.
Drake and Kendrick have a song together called "Poetic Justice," and Kendrick performs it in
Oh,
his set.
why?
Um,
Don't they hate each other?
and then when he plays "Not Like Us," they like made reference to, because in Drake's one diss track it was like drop, 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 and his DJ was like, "Does this ring any bells? Drop, 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 drop," and yeah, it's just funny that I don't know. I'm a Drake fan, so I'm biased. I'll let it show, but it's just funny how they're performing Drake songs. Drake put Drake put Kendrick on more than SZA, but Drake arguably like put both of them on the map a little bit, boosted them up, and their set is like partially dedicated to Drake, and also Drake kind of like ran Coachella without even being there too. So it's just funny seeing his impact, and then people still trying to say that Kendrick's bigger. It's a
Do
little
you
silly.
like the collab concerts? Because we've been saying this a lot with Charlie and Troy, and now
Hmm. Well,
Kendrick and SZA.
this one, I don't know if Charlie and Troy's worked like this. I figured Kendrick and SZA would like trade like opener and headline performer, but apparently they like traded songs almost. Like one of them would come out, do a couple songs, then the other one
Yeah,
would
that's
come
how
out, do a couple
Charlie and
songs.
Troy did it.
Okay, okay. Um, I think if you like both artists, it's good, but if you don't, it's really really bad.
Yeah,
Because like
it's just
there's
awkward.
because I'm sure there's a lot of people there who only bought tickets for SZA, or a lot of people there who only bought tickets for Kendrick, and then instead of it being like, oh, you just like don't worry about the opener, oh, you don't worry about the headliner, it's like just keeps cutting into the performance. But it's huge if you love both of the people. So it's
Yeah.
like it's a very polar experience, I'm sure.
All right, those are all my topics. Go.
speaking about TJs,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I believe there's some debate on if it was his DJ or his audio guy or whatnot. We're actually going back to Coachella. I know I said it was the last one. I'm sorry. But Travis Scott performed. Okay.
Oh yes, he headlined.
And during weekend one, Travis Scott performed, and it was like a pretty good performance, but
I did not hear a single thing about it.
it was okay. There he had a band at one point play, and the band was really bad in weekend one, and then this weekend he had a band play, and the band was like really good. Just people like that. He had dancers like hanging upside down during weekend one, and apparently the
That's not
dancers
good for their circulation.
allegedly the dancers didn't know they were going to be hung. I don't know if that was fake news
Oh,
or not, but they didn't know that they were going to be suspended in the air. um. Anyways, during his performance, weekend two, there were um, there were a lot of complaints about songs kind of like getting getting cut off. Um, and Travis Scott was also complaining about songs getting cut off
but it's
during his
his.
performance while he's
Oh,
performing. And so in auto tune, multiple times he said there's some guy named Scott, I guess, who was doing the audio or something. He kept saying, like, Scott, this is your last show. Yo, Scott, you better fucking figure it out. You got one job, Scott. Yo, fucking Scott. And then at one point he was like, it's Scott's last night. It's a lot of people's last night here. And he was just like firing people mid-show
oh, that's
and
not
saying
good.
like, yeah, it's your last show. I want to see if I can.
So did it get better week 2?
No, this is weekend two. Like weekend two, he's
Oh,
doing this. So this is like his last weekend
I thought that
performing.
this was week 1. They were complaining
No,
about
no.
songs getting cut.
Oh, here we go. Here, if you just want to play this audio here.
Let me hopefully not deafen you guys.
Do
I
it.
need to.
See, he's just throwing shade to Scott mid show, and it's like Scott's not
Naming
gonna
him
work.
too.
Scott's not gonna work any better now. He's gonna get fired after this shit. He's not gonna improve.
Yeah, I would be in a crisis if that was me.
Yeah, so there's a lot of debate because like weekend one, if you saw Travis, you got a really bad band segment that just like was super offbeat and sucked. Weekend two, you got him complaining about Scott and like every song got cut off early. It would be during like
But
a really
it,
sick, nice transition, and it would just cut to the next song, and then he would complain about Scott.
but this didn't happen week 1.
Didn't happen weekend one, no.
Bro, what happened, Scott? Like what?
Yeah. I don't know what changed with Scott, but he was not on it apparently.
Poor Scott. He felt the pressure.
He did feel the pressure, and you know who else was feeling the pressure?
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Oh, this was not a segue
That's
I
right.
was expecting.
That's right. Because while some people were paying thousands of dollars to go to the desert and see, multiple musicians for many days,
Yes.
stuff like that, there were other people who spent $1,000
To go
for
to
the
the
Las
desert.
Vegas
Oh,
for the Las Vegas Mr. Beast experience for multiple days.
I thought you were going to talk about him in the desert with the pyramids.
I have no idea what's going on with that. But yes, there was an advertised event held at Resorts World in Las Vegas called the Mr. Beast Experience for $1,000 per person. And included in that, you also got an exclusive Mr. Beast mystery bag with his merchandise. And one lucky visitor who pays for the ticket and goes is going to get a $10,000 gift voucher. And then there was supposed to be a bunch of on-site activations, and it was supposed to be an immersive experience, and it was going to be great. Big fans of Mr. Beast would have loved this. Okay.
Mm.
Unfortunately, there was no special activities, and pretty much everyone was really disappointed with the merch bag, and it apparently sucked. So everyone went online and was complaining. They were posting videos about how bad it is. Someone said it was horrible. They arrived yesterday. No one got any information as to like where they were supposed to go, what the fuck was going on, for this 3-night experience. Um, then they were told that they had to wait in their room for their merch bag. And then after waiting 3 hours for their merch bag, they were told they weren't getting it that day, and they
Oh.
just gave them a box of Feastables.
Oh, wow. I mean, it is merch.
And then they walked around the resort looking for where the activities were. Nothing was set up, and then it got announced that all of the activities were canceled.
What? How? Why?
So there was no activities to do. And they're asking for refunds and stuff like that. They thought that there was going to be mini games. They figured they'd be able to meet Mr. Beast or like people from the crew and get like a bunch of photo ops and stuff. And didn't happen. A lot of people brought their children, obviously big fans of Mr. Beast. Someone brought their son to celebrate their birthday, and like it just sucked. But thankfully, Mr. Beast went on Twitter and he said, "This definitely isn't the experience we hoped they'd deliver. My team's already on it. I'd love to personally make it up to you and everyone else by inviting everybody affected to tour my actual studio. Can't wait to meet you all. My team is already reaching out." So yeah, apparently he just kind of like offloaded the experience was official with Mr. Beast, but he just kind of handed it off to the resort and was like, "Do a Mr. Beast experience," and then they did not pull through. So now he also confirmed apparently everyone's going to be getting their money back because obviously it's really bad promo and like publicity if they don't get their money back, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's like the Willy Wonka event all over again.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that this is Mr. Beast's fall off in life?
Yeah, see, here's the thing is like from our POV, I feel like Mr. Beast is like falling off with shit like this, but we're also not really the target audience for Mr. Beast, and it is a lot of kids. And I feel like kids just don't care or know about this or other shit going on, you know what I mean? So like when they boot up YouTube and they see that clickbait thumbnail and the title about a guy staying in a circle for 1,000,000 days for like $10, they're gonna click on that shit because they want to watch the freaking Mr. Beast video.
I feel like bro's running out of ideas too.
Yeah, there's only so many circles you can put people in for days.
Soon it'll become triangles
to give them money. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's the same thing with like I forget where I heard this, but I heard someone say this about Dream. I think it was on the Yard maybe, where like through all the controversies and stuff that Dream has been through, the majority of his audience and the views that he gets like on YouTube are just kids who like look up Minecraft as like the biggest Minecraft creator. It's just kids who like look up Minecraft or watch Minecraft videos and just want to like watch the manhunt and whatnot.
Not
so if
anymore because he's having a rebrand.
True.
When is the Dream rebrand happening?
The Dream rebrand. You sent this to me earlier. It is happening on the 26th.
Fuck.
So
next
this
week,
Saturday.
guys.
But yeah, a lot of people say that like if he just shut up and post Minecraft video, he would always get views. So I think it's the same for Mr. Beast, where like if he just keeps making videos, no matter like what controversies in or anything, they'll just keep getting views because he's just like that big, you know?
Yeah.
Also, as a side note for the Mr. Beast experience, apparently the coffees cost $63.
Is it like made out of Feastables? Or is it freshly?
No, I think it's just like that's how much the resort coffee costs or something. Because this person complained and said execs trying to calm down enraged Mr. Beast fans who are forced to drink $63 coffees.
I mean, it's for kids.
Yeah,
that's his target audience.
Yeah. Now, speaking about $63 coffees and spending money on food. You know how when you buy food, you spend money on it and you get food?
Mm-hmm.
And you sort of like know what you want, so you buy that, and when you pay, you like get that, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, Dexterdo posted an ad, and I'm not going to say the company because this is not a hashtag ad. This is not a free promo. But they posted an ad of a company that does, I don't know if you've ever seen those like hype beast kind of like mystery boxes that are basically like CS case websites, but for like hype beasts. And it's supposed to be like, oh, you can win like a Lamborghini or like a Rolex or oh these cool shoes and stuff. And it's just a scam because it's like a CS case. You're never actually gonna win. You're going to lose money, and people just dump their money trying to win the 0.11 or 0.00000001% Lamborghini type shit. Um,
I've won the Lamborghini.
you want to okay? Get it
Yeah, to
twisted. You
give it
will
up.
win. Um, get it twisted. You will win. Go spend money on mystery boxes.
No, please no.
Anyways, this company teamed up with a food delivery company to make a food mystery box. So with this food,
Does it start with an H in this company?
yeah.
And
I can
is it like
I can
technically
send
two
you.
words?
Yeah. I just sent you a link.
Oh, this is not who I thought it was.
Oh.
I thought it was HelloFresh, and this is not HelloFresh.
No. Oh, the food company? No. They teamed up with like a food delivery company.
Boxes with real meals inside.
Yeah. So it's like a food delivery company like an Uber Eats sort of thing, right? And basically what it is you spend money. Looks like I just went on. It's like five. I think that's euros maybe or pounds. I don't know. You spend like $5, $6, right? And you spin a mystery box that's filled with this one's a bunch of random McDonald's items, okay? And whatever it lands on immediately gets placed as an order and delivered to your door. So, in this dystopian fucking reality we live in, you can spend like $5.59 praying to get a meal for a deal, but instead roll one singular cookie and then one cookie gets delivered to your door.
Try
Or
for
an
free.
apple pie.
I'm spinning.
Maybe you only get a Diet Coke.
I'm spinning. I got fries. Do it again.
Okay, so you would have just spent $5.59 and then only French fries show up to your door. I just spun it and I got an iced coffee. I don't even drink coffee.
An apple
and
pie.
It shows the value. So for $6, I just got a $1.50 coffee. And the entire like hype around this is you can get stuff like 15 cheeseburgers delivered to your door. 30. Could you imagine? I would be so pissed off. I spin this wheel, okay? I want food. And I hit a 0.075% super rare chance on something, and 30 large Cokes get delivered to my door. No food. I'd be fucking. What do you mean? Just 30 Cokes? Who wants that? So yeah, you can get 60 orders of 10 chicken nuggets, meaning you get 690 chicken nuggets. I don't want all of that at my. That's so many. All of that's going to be thrown away. That's so many chicken nuggets. Yeah, there's not many things that are over the value of the box, and even when they are, it's super rare to get. So like, odds are you're losing money. And I just think it's crazy that like we live in this weird dystopian world where you can CS case unbox your dinner, and companies like Dexerto are doing ads for it to try to push for people to, instead of buying food, randomly roll and try to unbox food.
You know what people are also doing, which, you know, is kind of weird?
What are they doing?
Do you know the movie or the game called Until Dawn?
I do.
Well. There's a competition. You want to compete in it?
Sure. What do I got to do?
All right. So, Sony is launching a competition where moviegoers must watch the new Until Dawn movie on repeat and stay awake for an all-night marathon or they lose. Moviegoers must not doze off, no bathroom breaks, and no phones.
This sounds really healthy.
Yes. And you know what's great? It doesn't even tell them what the winner gets.
What the fuck?
So, you want to do the competition?
I think I'm good. Yeah, that's really what the fuck? Like I understand like trying to do a competition or something, but doing like a no breaks, no bathroom break, no dozing off, no phone, Like that's gonna be so unhealthy for them to just sit there awake for that long.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
having no prize. Sorry, I just pulled up. There's no prizes announced except for quote eternal bragging rights. What?
Yeah, I tortured myself in the movie theater.
yeah, yeah. That's not the flex you think it is. Like, yeah, I'm so unemployed and have nothing going on, and that I stayed awake for like 4 days straight watching Until Dawn on repeat with no bathroom breaks. I had to be hospitalized. What are you?
But
What are you talking about?
I just remembered the reason why I was confused when you brought up this food is because we're in back. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Is because
Okay.
you had Chipotle.
I did.
Yes.
And famously, if you've listened before, not the biggest Chipotle fan. I never hated it. I just thought it was like all right and overhyped. Okay. And you recently had the honey Chipotle chicken, right?
Yes.
And you said it was good. And I had a day where I was getting off work early. I was trying to think like what I wanted to eat. Didn't really have anything at home, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to have Chipotle. So I decided to get a bowl.
Crazy. This never happens for you.
I decided to get a bowl with honey Chipotle chicken, cheese, which I know, ew, yuck, you don't like cheese, white rice. Which rice do you go with, white or brown? I don't really know.
I go
Every time I
brown rice
order,
just because I have white rice a lot, and brown rice is the only like different change, and also it's
okay,
technically
yeah.
healthier for you.
Is it? Because every time I try to look it up, I'm like, which one's healthier? I'll just go with that one. I get like mixed answers, and it like won't give. Someone tell me if I need to get white or brown rice, please. Just help me. White rice.
GPT.
I also got extra meat in it because I like meat. And I got which you say you've never heard of, and Natalie, that's her name, also said she never heard of it. But I got the red tomatillo salsa.
What? Brown rice has more fiber and is a bit nuttier in taste. Better for digestion and keeps you full longer. Great if you're trying to eat clean or manage blood sugar. White rice, softer, quicker to cook, easier on the stomach, and good if you want something lighter or post-workout carbs.
I'm gonna you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Are you asking someone something?
Yeah, I'm asking chat.
Okay.
Better if you want more nutrition option with extra fiber for brown rice. White rice, go with this if you want something a bit lighter.
Stop giving me options. Just tell me which one to get, please.
Try brown rice next time.
Okay, I'll try the brown rice next time. But yeah, I had the red tomatillo salsa, which is like a really spicy kind of salsa sort of thing. And yeah, I got a bowl too, not a burrito.
Okay, wait, what is this called?
Red tomatillo or tomatillo. Salsa. Double L.
Salsa.
When I see originally, because I
Are
also
you sure
had
it's not red tomato salsa?
Well, here we go. So when I was first looking at this a while ago, when I wanted to try Chipotle last year, right, and I was looking at all the options, I went to the source, right, and I said, "Hey, Angel, what's a tomatillo?"
Yeah, that's what I
thought. And he said that a tomatillo
can give context to the poor people.
Okay. Angel is the CEO of Chipotle.
We do have that in Canada.
Sorry. He's from Mexico, and he frequents a taco shop. So I figure ordering Mexican food, I go to the Mexican food guy straight from the source, right? Mm-hmm. So he told me that a tomatillo is a green tomato that apparently tastes different. He said his mom makes a good sauce with that. So I'm like, already good points, right? And then he said you probably aren't even going to taste the tomatillo. The chili will be more present. Apparently, tomatillo is more acidic than regular tomato salsa with a different flavor, and it has more of like a citric touch. It tastes spicy to me, so I know. I'm a big food critic. I really know the flavors. Spicy. But yeah, it was kind of.
And you had the red one, not the green one.
Yeah, because the green one says medium and the red one says hot, and I like spicy, so I said okay. Um, and yeah, it's delicious. I think you might die if you eat it. Maybe
But
maybe
I'm
the green one.
trying
I
to
haven't tried the
have
green one,
more
but
spice.
try maybe get the red one on the side, and just like taste test it. But
Mm.
it's pretty
But what do you
spicy.
think of the chicken?
I mean, it was all kind of like mixed together, and I like shook it
Mm.
together. But as a whole experience, it was biblical, and I think it's finally turned me into like a Chipotle fan. It's like I get it now,
Let's
and
go.
I also think
I Go ahead.
I was gonna say I
You,
think my servings when I go to Moe's are bigger when I get like a bowl at Moe's, which is another kind of like
I should have
burrito bowl
Moe's when
place.
I went to America.
But I think the serving size of the Chipotle bowl I got was kind of perfect for one meal because sometimes the Moe's one is like too much and it feels like I'm eating too much, whereas this Chipotle one felt like a perfect meal size. So
See,
I'm team Chipotle
I
now.
don't shake my bowls when I get a bowl.
Oh no.
No, I just kind of let it be. And maybe that's weird for some people, but I like to personally mix it, like with my fork.
I shake it all up, then I open it, then I mix it.
But also, you can't really put the lid back on once you undo the lid, which always annoys me.
That's why I shake it up first, then I take it off.
Yes, but like,
That's
why do they make those lids so difficult to
Yeah, because
open?
I don't. I assume your packaging is the same as me. Like when I get Moe's, it has
It's like
like
a
just
tin
a
foil on top.
Moe's has like a plastic lid top, so you just kind of snap it on, very easy to get back on. But yeah, Chipotle is like a tinfoil one, so after you kind of unravel the tinfoil that's around the bottom of it, it's kind of cooked. But yeah, I think
But
think I'm Team Chipotle now.
let's go.
Um, Also, speaking about, we're gonna go back to movies. We're kind of bouncing around. We're popping all different parts of your pop culture pussy today.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Um, where's the? I'm trying to get the. Stop. No, I don't care about black. Where's the freaking the like?
Well, John finds this. Let's have a quick word from our sponsor. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I posted a YouTube video on madjet underscore. It's also named Mckenzie. You should go watch it. Thank
True.
you.
I don't think, did I ever talk about the movie Megan? This was the beginning of the month, and I wanted to talk about
I
it, and I don't
don't
think I ever
believe
did.
you have.
If I did, pretend like this is the first time, but I don't think I did. Speaking about like weird kind of movie releases, you know, there's the challenge to watch Until Dawn on repeat, right?
Yes.
But Megan, the movie, is apparently it's either getting or it did get re-released in theaters for one night with movie mate technology, they called it. Um, Now, when you go to a movie theater, you know how it's like, please silence your phone, don't go on your phone. If anyone's on their phone, it's really annoying. It's like a distracting light. They're scrolling, stuff like that.
Chicken
Takes
jockey.
you out of the experience. Well, this Megan Movie Mate technology requires everyone in the movie theater to be on their phone to experience it. And
Oh,
what you get to do is you get to second screen the movie experience by having a Megan chatbot on Instagram that's an AI during the film that lets you get access to
explains the
exclusive.
film to you.
Yeah, you get access to exclusive content, trivia, behind the scenes info, stuff like that while you're watching the movie. So basically, while you're trying to watch this movie, everyone's on their phones and everyone's reading stuff on their phones or like watching little clips or trying to like answer trivia. And you don't get to just experience the movie. And I really hope this doesn't become like a repeated format that anyone uses because
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, it sounds horrible.
I do not want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch it after. Like you can't even pay attention to the movie at that point, unless it's like a pause screen and it's like
Yeah, they like pause
check
the
your
movie.
phone.
But like at least you're watching the movie if you do that. Unlike most of the Academy voters until this year.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh,
Speak on
you
it.
said yeah, you said yes, so I thought we were doing like a toss off.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
so if you
was
don't know,
agreeing.
the Oscars are voted on by the Academy, right? A prestigious group of a bunch of different actors, actresses, directors, writers, executives, blah blah blah, all these people. and they get to vote on the movies, and that's how the Oscars are determined, right? Is this Academy? Well, I feel like this year especially it came to light. Maybe it came to light before and I never heard about it or anything, but it was very clear this year, and some voters even talked about the fact that they did not watch all of the movies that they could vote on. So basically, they're saying like this movie is the best out of all these movies, except I didn't see half of them. So it's like you can't really judge that, you know? And that's the movie that wins, is like the one that they have seen and say is good. But now, finally, 2025 years since the alleged death of Christ, birth of Christ.
Oh my God, the Pope died today.
Yep. Yes, he did. JD Vance killed the Pope. Um,
Yes.
since the birth of Christ, Academy voters are now finally required to actually watch all nominated films in the category in order to vote on the category. Which is like, how did it take this long?
Yeah, you would think for an award that gives an actor a trophy for their performance, they would have to like there's so like favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah, like it's crazy to me that their job is to vote on the category and they haven't been required to watch the thing that they're voting on to vote. You could technically watch none of the movies and just vote on the Oscars if you're in the Academy. Like it makes no sense. It blows my mind that it took this long for them to be like, yeah, we should probably make the people watch the things, huh? It's
I don't that's just if anything, if I heard that and I had an award, I feel like my award doesn't feel as like rewarding, if that makes sense. But I don't
They
have
haven't.
one. But if they want to give me one, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Number one performance of being a friend to John.
True.
Because
I
I'm not
got
actually his friend.
you.
And this is all a joke.
It's a performance.
Yes. That's why I get an award. Anywho.
Well, in other news, I'm kind of out of topics, but the last thing that I can
we
talk
have 3
about
minutes.
is tomorrow. I'm
when
very
this
excited.
goes live.
I'm very excited when this goes live.
So when you listen to this, because you'll listen to it when it comes out live, right? Right, guys?
This is a freaking hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored. Not actually. Please sponsor us though. Please. Yeah, it got leaked that the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion has like a remake remaster coming out that looks freaking gorgeous, and it's in Unreal Engine 5, and I really hope that my PC is going to be able to run it and not explode. And yeah, it got leaked. The leaker said it was going to just release today, even though it didn't get announced or there's been no like material on it or anything. And then Bethesda and Xbox announced today that tomorrow at like 10 a.m., I think maybe 11 a.m. or something, they're doing like an announcement for the game, and a lot of rumors and reports are saying that they're just gonna hot drop it like right then, right there.
So,
they're gonna announce the game and then go, "It's out now, go play."
Is this a new game?
No, it's an old game. So like, it's the game that came out before Skyrim in the same series as Skyrim, but because of that, it's a very old game. Like the original Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion came out, let's see, view page, in like 2007. So it's very potato graphics. Very old. Oblivion.
So instead of making a new concept, making a new game,
well,
they just made graphics prettier.
So Bethesda themselves have been working on Elder Scrolls 6, the like newest game that's supposed to come out. They announced it years ago. And they announced it in 2018. It's currently 2025. There has been no more announcement or talk about it. It is not out. No more trailers. But Bethesda themselves didn't remaster the game. They got another development company to remaster it for them. So while they've been working on Elder Scrolls 6, they got this other company to update the graphics on their old game, so that while fans wait for the new game, a new generation of fans can enjoy the old game, because there's a lot of people who don't want to play old games because they have bad graphics. And so now they will finally be able to experience the story of this old game that's fantastic and it's filled with content.
I guess
but
that's
with modern
fair.
graphics. And then the main development team can focus on the new game.
Or they could just power up together and make a new game even faster.
You know?
But I guess
I just want Elder Scrolls 6, please. See, my theory.
Mhm.
I'm putting money on this as the parlay, okay? They announce Oblivion tomorrow, and they go Oblivion Remastered. It's out right now. And then I buy it because for Easter, I got a Steam gift card. So I buy it. Cha-ching. Boom.
Doesn't run on your computer.
It runs flawlessly on my computer. Actually, the best out of anybody's computer. It runs faster than
Okay,
anyone's
yes.
computer in the country, in the world, as a matter of fact. I love it. I experienced it. Then in June, which guys, we're going to be filled with content in June. Just stay tuned. In June, my favorite segment, Jonathan watches game trailers with his friends, and I scream, "Oh my god, it's Elder Scrolls 6" at every single trailer. They will actually announce Elder Scrolls 6. Finally this year, since 2018, they will finally do it, and it will be massive and freaking amazing and lovely. And they'll be like, "Yeah, earlier this year we came out."
And he has died. So earlier this year, we came out with a dream, a hope, a destiny in life. And he said, you know what? I don't know where else I could take this. I don't know what else I could
Yo,
say.
what?
Hello?
It's me on freaking speakerphone.
Hello, speakerphone. You want to finish
Yeah.
that thought?
I was saying they're gonna announce Elder Scrolls 6, and they're gonna be like, you know what? You earlier this year, you guys got Oblivion remastered. Now Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out, and then they're gonna be like, Jonathan, you can play it early. Yep, you watching, and then I'm gonna get to play it early.
And that's why his computer crashed. He couldn't leak that information, but we got it
Yeah,
through.
yeah, but Bethesda tried stopping me.
Yes. But we should probably end the episode.
Yes. Thank you guys. Sorry
Thank
for my
you.
PC issues, but thank you guys for listening.
Yes. And we hope to see you guys on our episode 90 next
Ooh,
Tuesday.
big episode, guys.
Big
We're doing guest episodes
episode.
every 5
Thank
episodes.
you. Thank you, Ed Sheeran, for being here. We really
We
appreciate
appreciate it. We appreciate it.
And we hope to see you guys next week. If Ed Sheeran does want to, be on the pod, reach out. You're doing so many
Yeah.
side quests. Hit us up.
Please hit
All right.
our email, Ed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.